and welcome to today's deep dive. We are exploring a really important topic today. We are looking at a guide for going to the doctor in an English-speaking environment.
Yeah, and I have to be completely honest here. I am a little nervous about this topic. Going to the doctor is already stressful.
It really is.
And, doing it in a new language is, well, it is really terrifying.
I understand completely, but please do not worry. We are going to take this extremely slowly today. I will explain everything step by step. We are talking directly to you, our listener, who might be learning English. We will use very simple words.
Oh, good. That helps a lot. I mean, my brain just freezes when I feel sick.
That is completely normal. So we will take our time. We want you to feel confident and comfortable. Today, we will learn 10 essential phrases.
10 phrases. Okay. I am ready. Where do we actually start?
We start at the front desk. This is before you even see the doctor. The very first phrase you need is this. I would like to see a doctor, please.
I would like to see a doctor, please. That sounds very polite.
It is very polite. Let us try our first practice. I will say it, and then you, the listener, take a moment to repeat after me. Ready? I would like to see a doctor, please.
I am repeating it in my head, too. It is a very good way to start.
Right. Now, the person at the desk will usually reply. They will ask, do you have an appointment?
Okay, wait. What does that mean? An appointment?
That is a great question. An appointment means a scheduled time. You called ahead to reserve a specific time just to see the doctor.
Oh, I see. So it is like a reservation at a restaurant, but for healthcare.
Exactly like a reservation. And well, this brings up our first big cultural difference. In the West, you usually go to a small clinic first, and you really need an appointment.
That is so different. I mean, in China, you usually just go directly to a large hospital. You do not always need a reservation in advance.
That is very true. It is a completely different system. So back to the front desk. The next phrase they will say is, please fill in this form.
Please fill in this form. So I need to write down my information, right?
Yes. Your full name, your address, your phone number, and why you were there. And if you do not understand a question on the paper, do not guess.
Oh, really? I always want to just guess so I do not hold up the line.
Do not do that. Just politely ask for help. This form is like your medical passport. It needs to be totally correct. Now, let us do a quick practice for those last two phrases. I will say them slowly, then you repeat. Do you have an appointment?
Taking a nice deep breath here.
Please fill in this form.
Awesome. Okay, so I filled out the form. Now what happens?
Now, you go into the room to see the doctor, and they will usually start the conversation by asking, what brings you here today?
What brings you here today? That sounds, I don't know, very friendly. Like they're just asking about my day.
It is meant to be friendly. It is an open question. They want you to tell your story in your own words.
Oh, I like that. It feels much less scary than a strict, complicated medical question.
Right. It makes you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
But then they will ask something more specific. They will say, what are your symptoms?
Okay, wait, what does the word symptoms mean?
That is a very important word. Symptoms are the signs that show you are sick. It is exactly what you are feeling in your body.
So that means things like pain, or being hot, or coughing.
Exactly. Those are all symptoms. For example, let us look at a phrase you can use to answer. You can say, I have a headache and a sore throat.
I have a headache and a sore throat. A headache is when your head hurts, right?
Yes, a headache is a pain inside your head. And a sore throat is when your throat, the inside of your neck, hurts when you swallow food or water.
Swallowing hurts. Got it. And what about a cough?
A cough is when your body forces air out of your lungs. It usually makes a loud sound in your chest or throat.
Okay, that makes sense. What about a fever? I hear that word a lot.
A fever is very important. A doctor might ask, do you have a fever? A fever means your body temperature is much higher than normal.
Like when you feel really hot and maybe a little sweaty, you're tired.
Exactly. It means your body is fighting off an infection. It is working hard. So the doctor will probably say, let me check your temperature.
Let me check your temperature. So they use a thermometer for that, I assume.
Yes, they do. Let us pause for our next practice. Listener, take your time and repeat these phrases after me. What are your symptoms?
Such a useful question to understand.
I have a headache and a sore throat.
Taking my time to practice that one.
Do you have a fever?
Doing great. What is the last one for this part?
Let me check your temperature.
I feel much more confident just hearing these spoken so slowly and clearly.
I am so glad. Now, let us talk about the end of the visit, the treatment. The doctor might give you a diagnosis, like saying it is probably a cold.
A cold, just a normal, common viral infection. That is a huge relief to hear.
It is. But what comes next might surprise you. If a Western doctor says you have a cold, They might not give you any medicine at all.
Wait, really? No medicine? Then why did I even go to the doctor in the first place?
I know, it sounds crazy. But in the West, for a simple cold, the advice is usually just to go home, rest, and drink plenty of water.
Oh, wow. I am genuinely surprised. I mean, in China, you usually get medicine right away. Sometimes you leave with a lot of it.
Yes, it is a huge cultural difference. In the Chinese hospital system, people expect the doctor to fight the sickness actively with medication.
Right. You want to fix the problem fast. Being told to just drink water it feels like they are not doing anything to help you.
It definitely feels that way. But the Western view is that your body is strong. It can heal itself from a cold. Adding synthetic medicine might just cause bad side effects.
I see. So it's a completely different way of thinking about the human body.
Exactly. But if you do have something more serious than a cold, the doctor will help you. They will say, take this medicine.
Take this medicine. Okay, so I get a prescription for pills. Do I pay the doctor right then?
That is another big difference. In China, you usually pay before seeing the doctor or right at a counter in the hospital to get your medicine.
Yeah, it is all in one big building. Is very convenient.
But in the West, it is split up. You take your paper prescription to a completely separate store. This store is called a pharmacy.
Oh, I had to go somewhere else entirely.
Yes, you do. And you usually pay later. Sometimes your insurance company sends you a bill in the mail weeks later.
A bill in the mail weeks later. That sounds very confusing.
It can be a little confusing, but do not worry. You will get used to it. And remember, the final phrase you will hear as you leave is very kind. The doctor will smile and say, take care.
Take care. That is sweet. It means look after yourself and get better.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does. It is a warm way to say goodbye. Let us do our final practice for the listener. Repeat after me. Take this medicine.
Nice and slow.
Take care.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I really love how simple and supportive this whole process is when you break it down.
That is the goal. So let us quickly summarize our deep dive today. We learned 10 essential phrases for visiting the clinic. We went from saying, I would like to see a doctor, all the way to saying, take care.
And we learned about the cultural differences too, like the appointment system and how sometimes just resting is considered the best medicine.
Right. You navigated the language and the culture. Now, before we finish, I have a final provocative thought for you, the listener.
Ooh, I love these. What is the question today?
Well, since different cultures expect different treatments, like getting a bag of medicine versus just resting with water, how much of feeling better comes from the actual physical treatment?
Oh, I see where you're going.
And how much comes from just hearing a doctor tell us exactly what we culturally expect to hear?
That is fascinating, like the placebo effect. If we expect medicine to heal us, maybe our brain actually helps us heal just because we received a pill.
Exactly. But if we expect our bodies to heal naturally, our brain feels safe when the doctor just says to rest. It is a powerful connection between the mind and the body.
It really is. Our beliefs might be just as strong as the medicine itself. That is definitely something to think about.
It certainly is. Thank you for joining us on this very slow, very careful deep dive today. We hope you feel much more confident.
Yes, thank you for listening. And remember, take care.